Hi, thanks for clicking on the video. Today I would like to introduce and review the Asura Drive Arcade stick. And this stick is made by Asura Arcade. They're a small company based in South Korea. And if you're looking for a very heavy, sturdy metal arcade stick that you can customize however you want, you might want to check out this video. Asura Arcade sent me this controller for the purpose of making this video, but I'm allowed to say whatever I want and all my opinions are my own. So let's start. So let's have a look at the case. It is very much reminiscent of the old Hori Fighting Edge, especially because of the aluminium cover. One thing I would like to tell you right away, pretty much everything you can see here is customizable. If you don't like this aluminium cover, for example, you can order it with a plexiglass cover and put your artwork on it. There's already some plexiglass here on the sides that can be used to display artwork. I personally like the aluminium cover and think the Asura logo engraved here is a very nice touch. So you can customize everything from the buttons and lever it uses, the button layout. You can also turn it into a leverless controller, for example. The dimensions of the controller are as follows. The aluminium piece is 20 cm. The entire case is made from metal and 25 cm. The length of the controller is 45 cm and the height about 5 cm. I like the spacing of the buttons and the lever here, and I also think it's really nice that there's enough space on this side to put your hands comfortably on the controller. I like this spacing way more than on some other controllers where you're pretty much cramped on the controller like this. Like I mentioned before, the case is made from metal, so it is very heavy. It weighs around 4.5 kilograms. The setting buttons, like the start button or this reset button or the other buttons here, are made from metal. The action buttons are Sitong buttons, which you can think of as the Chinese Gamerfinger buttons. I think they look pretty, they have a nice feel to them, and they also sound very well. The lever I chose is the Fujin lever 3, which is considered to be the Mishima lever. When I first put my hands on the lever, I didn't like it because the tension was very high. It actually uses a 45A black grommet, and I think I changed it to a around 35 tension grommet, and now I'm comfortable with the tension, though for my taste the Fujin V3 has quite the long throw. Personally, I like it more if the throw is short. But I chose this one because I hadn't tried it before and because it is supposed to be good for Mishima characters. I want to learn Reina in Tekken 8 and that's why I got it. But let me say right away, if you want to learn the Mishima character and think this is going to help you immediately do your back dashes, your wave dashes, your electrics, or even your perfect electrics, even with this lever I still suck and can barely do any of those three things. This is what the case looks like from the bottom. This entire gray piece here is a rubber layer, and this layer in combination with the weight of the controller makes it really secure on your lap. This is not going to move, and you're probably not going to move either. I also think it's awesome how easy it is to maintain this controller, because this bottom piece just comes off like this. The bottom piece is secured with these magnets here. Let's put it aside for a second. This is what the controller looks like from the inside. You can see the cable management is pretty well done. The PCB you can see here is the standard PCB the controller comes with. It's a Leopard PCB made in China and also used quite a lot in China. According to Asura Arcade, it has a latency about 0.8 milliseconds. One more thing I would like to mention about the controller is that it doesn't use USB-C or USB-A. It uses a GX16 aviation jack. And there's good things and bad things about that. On the one hand, it's very secure because you can use this little piece here to screw it into the controller. On the other hand, if you're like on a local and this cable breaks, probably going to be difficult to find a replacement. Whereas if you were using USB-C or USB-A, someone will probably have one lying around. But as I said, everything is customizable on this controller. And if you want to order it with a USB-A or USB-C, you can also do that. You just have to talk to Asura Arcade beforehand. So what do the lever and buttons sound like? I have nothing to complain about. The Sitong buttons sound great. I'm a fan of quiet buttons, and these are as, if not even quieter than Gamerfingers in my opinion. And the lever, of course, sounds like a lever. You either like it or not. What I would also like to mention is that the setting buttons are aluminum or metal, and you need to exert a little bit of force to actually push these buttons in, which in turn means that you're not going to accidentally press any of these buttons while playing. The controller also has a power button here, but this power button is not connected to anything. Asura Arcade is working on a LED update for the controller, and when that update is ready, the power button will control the LED lights. Okay, let us play one match ranked. This is the best character that I have. I unfortunately only can play Asusena to a certain degree. Still not particularly well, but at least like a little bit. Or maybe I can still get, like, can I maybe possibly not die entirely, or... Oh, how's this gonna hit? Hey, I won. I mean, that was a nice round. Okay, let's continue. Oh, didn't know that this is a launcher. I knew that this was a launcher. Corner carry. I like this, and I like this too. Maybe I can just do bam. And the... Nice, well done. So I do like Asusena, but I really like to be able to play a Mishima character. I just think like the wave dashing and back dashing and the like electrics and all that kind of stuff is just really cool. But, as you can see, the controller works pretty well. How about double tapping? Works. DP works. Can I do my combo? Yeah, somewhat. Not the one that I wanted to, but it worked. This one? Bop, 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 bop. Not the best, but it's what I can do, and I like it. Can I do this? I can do that. I can do that too. Even with the lower tension grommet, the stick is still a little bit stiff for me in Street Fighter. But still, it is fun to play with it. So in case you want to order one yourself, I put the link to the website in the description of this video. And I'm just showing you here the website. You can see that Asura Arcade also has like a levelers option. This one here has LEDs. Then you can see customized versions with more buttons. You can also buy the Sitong buttons. Or for example, if you want it in aluminium but a different color, there's also an option for that. Unfortunately, the website is entirely in Korean. There is no English version. So I put the email address to the seller also in the description. Just contact him directly, tell him what you need, what you want, and he will be able to help you out with ordering. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it was in any way helpful to make a purchase decision. Please like and subscribe, it helps out a lot, and have a nice evening. Bye bye.